Dear Lord, you can like see the ring light. I'm not gonna be able to wear these. Hey guys, it's Crystal here with A Broke Plant Eater. Welcome back if you are a subscriber, and if you are not a subscriber, hopefully at some point during this video you are going to want to be a subscriber. If that happens for you, please go ahead and hit that subscription button. Make sure you hit the notification bell as well. That way, every time we upload a new video, your phone or your email will buzz and let you know that you have a new video to watch. Today we are going to be continuing in all of our fun fall recipes that we have in store for you. This is actually a recipe that my sister made me a couple years ago when I first went vegan, and it was absolutely amazing. I know I say amazing a lot here, but it really was amazing. It is a pumpkin bread that uses no dairy, no egg, and if you don't want any nuts, don't use nuts. Either way, this actually makes multiple loaves of bread, so you're actually able to put one in the freezer for the following week. I love when you make one recipe and it's so dang good that you don't have to make it the following week when you want it again. Either way, you are definitely going to want to try this recipe. It tastes like the most soft and delicious, and I hate this word, but I'm going to say it, moist bread you're ever going to eat. It almost tastes like a pumpkin brownie. You're not going to want to miss this. So take a screenshot because I've written down all the ingredients for you. You know I got you. And here it is. So in a large bowl, you're going to be adding in your vegetable oil. No, this recipe is not oil-free, and no, I don't have any substitutions. You will then be adding in your canned pumpkin. This is boxed pumpkin, whatever you have, as long as it's 15 ounces. Whisk that around and then set that aside. You will grab a medium bowl, not this small bowl like I did, and throw in your all-purpose flour as well as your whole wheat pastry flour and your baking soda, or your sugar, excuse me, your cane sugar, and your baking soda, your ground nutmeg, your cinnamon, your cloves, and your salt. You are just going to want to thoroughly stir those around so that they are completely combined. I'm just using a smaller whisk because I don't want this to kind of fall all over the place. I should have put it in a larger bowl, but I didn't have time to switch it out. You're just going to whisk your wet mixture and throw this in very gradually. So I think it actually took me 3 different add-ins here to fully incorporate this. So just take your time, and you definitely don't want to over mix this. You just kind of want to make sure that the wet and the dry is completely mixed together. So this is definitely going to take some elbow grease. Again, you just want to make sure this is thoroughly combined without over mixing. I know that seems like such a hard concept for even me to get, but it just makes sure it's mixed together. Anyway, you're going to want to grab 3 loaf pans and make sure that they are lined with parchment paper. I did vegetable shortening because I was like, this should work, and I was just being kind of lazy. Guys, no, don't follow my lead here. Definitely use parchment paper or foil that you're spraying with some really good baking spray, but do whatever you got to do so that you can take these out. I was not able to because vegetable shortening didn't work. Anyway, let's talk about some toppings. I'm going to be adding on some rolled oats onto this smaller loaf, as well as some pumpkin seeds. This is probably one of my favorite combinations, but not everybody else's, so that's why I'm choosing to do it in the smaller pan. In this middle pan, I'm going to be throwing in about a handful of crushed walnuts. I love walnuts in basically any kind of baked bread that I can get them in, so that's just one of my favorites. I'm going to be throwing on some extra walnuts on top with some rolled oats, just for basically the pretty factor, but also because, you should be getting oats in as whenever you possibly can. Pat those down to make sure that they're definitely in there, and on this last one, we are going to be adding in some dairy-free chocolate chips, because who doesn't love chocolate chips anytime you get to add it to anything? So this is like going to be a pumpkin chocolate chip bread, and then we have a pumpkin walnut bread, and we have a pumpkin seed and oat bread. Throw those in the oven for about 60 minutes at 350 and you have these lovely loaves of bread. That's it, you guys. I hope you see how easy that recipe actually was. I wish we had smell-o-vision because my house smells. I should trademark the word amazing. If you like this video, please don't forget to give me a thumbs up. We showed you a few different ways of how you can put some toppings on. Let me know which topping you're gonna use, or if you're gonna use a mix-in. Are you gonna use nuts? Are you gonna use chocolate chips? Are you gonna put some oats on top, some pumpkin seeds? I wanna know how you're gonna make this recipe your own. Speaking of that, if you make this recipe or any of the other recipes found on this channel, please don't forget to hashtag a broke plant eater. We're across the board and we love seeing the renditions of what you're making. It just warms my heart to know that even if just one person took something away from this video and now they get to have the most delicious pumpkin bread there actually is in the entire world. You know what I'm saying? Don't forget to share this video because you might have a friend who is just scratching their head saying, I really love bread, I really love pumpkin, I wish somebody would totally uncomplicate all of these recipes to make them vegan. And you can be like, hey, don't worry, I know broke plant eaters. So here's your recipe. Until next time, folks.